With everything created and set in its place, the heavens and the earth stood complete, filled with all their beauty, order, and life. Nothing was missing, nothing unfinished. And on the seventh day, God brought his work to an end, not because he was tired, but because everything that needed to be done was already done. So he rested, stepping back from creation, setting this day apart from all others. He blessed the seventh day and made it holy, marking it as a moment of completion, a pause that carries meaning. This is how it all began, the story of the heavens and the earth when they were first created, when the Lord God made the earth and the skies. At that time, the world was different from what we know now. No rain had yet fallen on the earth, and no one was there to work the ground. Instead, a gentle mist would rise from the earth itself, watering the entire surface, quietly sustaining the land. Then comes one of the most personal moments in the story of creation. The Lord God forms man from the dust of the ground, shaping him with intention, not from something distant or separate, but from the very earth itself. And then something extraordinary happens. God breathes into him, not just air, but the breath of life itself. And in that moment, man becomes a living soul. This man is then placed into a garden, carefully prepared for him. To the east, God plants a place called Eden, a garden filled with beauty, peace, and life. Every tree that grows there is pleasing to the eye and good for food. In the center of the garden stand two significant trees, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flows out from Eden, watering the garden and bringing life wherever it goes. As it moves outward, it divides into 4 rivers. The first is Pison, flowing around the land of Havilah, a place known for its fine gold and precious stones. The second is Gihon, surrounding the land of Ethiopia. The third is Hiddekel, flowing toward the east of Assyria, and the fourth is the great Euphrates. These rivers don't just water the land, they connect the garden to the wider world. God places the man in this garden, not just to live in it, but to care for it, to tend it, and to take responsibility for it. And then he gives him a command. The man is free to eat from any tree in the garden, to enjoy everything that has been provided. But there is one exception. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil is not to be touched. God makes it clear, if he eats from it, it will lead to death. Then, something unexpected is said. For the first time, something is described as not good. God looks at the man and says it is not good for him to be alone. So he decides to create a companion, someone who truly matches him. Before that, God brings all the animals to the man, one by one. Creatures of the land, birds of the sky, each one passes before him, and the man gives them names. This moment shows something powerful: authority, awareness, connection. But even with all of this, among all the living creatures, there is no one like him, no true companion. So God causes a deep sleep to fall upon the man. As he rests, God takes one of his ribs and forms something new, not from the ground this time, but from the man himself. And from that, he creates a woman. When the man sees her, something changes. There's recognition, connection, understanding. He says, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She will be called woman because she was taken out of man." This moment sets the foundation for human relationship, for unity and partnership. It's why a man leaves his parents and joins with his wife, becoming one with her, not just physically but deeply, completely. And in that beginning, in that pure and untouched world, the man and the woman stand together, open and unashamed, with nothing to hide, living in complete innocence and harmony, a world not yet broken.